morning, roll gang, and welcome on inside to a fresh episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake. How are you doing this morning, Rachel?
Doing great. How are you?
I'm chilling. I am your host, Processor Sky, brought to you by my beautiful host, Rachel. Oh man, we have a jam-packed Reviews Day episode. We are rebooting this baby. On every Tuesday morning, we normally like to judge some flour, right?
Right.
So we've got this Shine On 8th of Hendo Cream, I believe. Yes, Hendo Cream by Shine to judge on the show this morning. Let's fucking go. Some of the cleanest cultivated herb. We're selling it over at Medicine Dispensary right now. Come and visit me 4 to midnight for some of this if it's really good. But we're also on Reviews Day, Terpy Tuesday Reviews Day episodes. We're going to review a third-party cannabis product as well.
Yeah.
Are you excited to dive on into the extra product that we get to judge today?
I am excited.
What is the product we get to do?
That I picked. This is a strawberry white chocolate bar from Ego. I was just reading it first. From Ego Brands.
Yeah, Ego Brands.
So
Evergreen Organics.
I'm excited to try it. It sounds delicious.
Yeah, they use Olive Fleur's flour to create their cannabis-infused products. Some of the best flour turned into some of the best edibles.
Wow.
So fucking excited to try one of these Ego strawberry white chocolate bar pieces and also smoke on this awesome Shine Hendo Cream. We're going to judge this out of 100 per the RSRS. Before we get the show going officially, let's crack this baby open and give it our pre-smoke judgment. How does it smell? How does it look? Coloration, density, structure, you know?
We're just judging it.
Judging it based off looks at first, yeah.
We're so superficial.
Yeah, a little bit superficial, but that's why this part only takes 20% of the score, of the final score. Because really, what good does it look if it smokes like shit?
It's just like a person, if they're really pretty or really attractive and then they're just a shitty human being.
Yeah.
So we don't want that type.
We don't want that type of person, friend, or weed. So let's dive on into this. Will you open the jar?
Sure.
Heck yeah. We got some Hendo Cream by Shine on the Reviews Day today.
That was a really easy open.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You liked it? Or you thought it was not childproof?
No, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was just like an easier one. But that's still good because, there are people that struggle with arthritis or other things, and it's easier one. So packaging, nice packaging for sure.
Doesn't take any effect in the judgment of the strain, but definitely. Whoa!
I don't know if I've ever smelled any like that.
Holy crap! It smells like a fucking
I can't put my finger on it.
Musky and cheesy. It's musky and cheesy. Like if you walk into like an old North Dakota antique shop.
Yeah.
Old country town antique shop flow.
Yeah.
Holy crap. The Hendo Cream.
The musky vibes for sure.
So musky. So you can definitely detect the terpenoline. I like to wait until the definitive judgment section to officially look at the numbers. I'm sure I peeped at them, but I promise I don't remember them. I am heavily detecting terpenoline. That musky, almost orangey, but not not limonene orange, not like zesty
orange.
orange.
Yeah, it didn't smell citrusy
no.
anyway.
It's like funky. Like
definitely funky.
Woo! So what do you think? I'm going to show off a nug to the camera.
Your dad commented, musky and cheesy sounds awful.
Yeah, musky and cheesy. Honestly, it's what a lot of people like, but it's not for everyone.
I definitely don't prefer that. I prefer the ones that are citrusy or more flavorful.
Honestly, this is a beautiful sativa nug, though. You see how it's longer and skinnier than most nugs? Some nugs are much fatter for the size. So sativas tend to grow skinnier and longer than indicas. This is going to be a great sativa smoke, I think. You could almost... I love whenever there's a sativa that's so straight, you could almost just wrap a rolling paper around it and smoke it as is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's kind of this herb. Honestly, for me, this is a pretty dominant pre-smoke judgment. The smell is amazing. This is a 10 out of 10 sativa structure. Mm-hmm. Super skinny, great coloration. Super light green.
It looks really nice, for sure.
For sure. You're just not a big fan of the smell?
Yeah, like I'm not a big fan of the musky type of cannabis products. But I know some people love that, but sure. Everybody's different, so.
Yeah, leave your opinion out of it, though. Like, it was super pungent. Yeah. That super terpy.
Very strong scent. So.
Strong odor, great nug structure, great coloration. Can we dock any points out of 5? Maybe a little bit for frostiness.
Yeah.
And maybe honestly, they're super dense. You can't dock any points for that. I'm not sure. My opinion, probably a 5 out of 5. Okay. This is the nugs aren't that big, but it's very rare to find a beautiful, pure sativa-shaped cultivar like this. All of these nugs are predominant sativa nugs.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I would probably give it a 4.
A 4 out of 5?
That's just me because it's not my dream smelling product. But it looks great. I think the packaging was really nice. It smells very potent.
Very potent.
I give it points on the potency. But the smell, for me personally, is not my favorite. But I know, like we've said, it is some people's favorite.
Terpinolene lovers would really like it. Anyone who would pick this strain, a really big sativa fan, you're definitely an indica smoker, Rach. You like myrcene and humulene in your smoke. A little bit of limonene too, but shit, this is straight terpinolene to the face. And honestly, terpinolene isn't for everyone. It's one of those terpenes that are definitely consumed to taste. But after the pre-smoke judgment, we're going to call it a 4.5. We'll average out our scores. A 4.5 on the flavor. Or should we have 2 different scores? Average or 2 different ones? Just average, right? Word. Alright, so a 4.5 on the flavor. Really fucking excited to smoke up some of this Hendo cream and try some of the Ego brand strawberry white chocolate. Yeah, but gotta get this show going officially without further ado, right? Another episode of the Weekday Wake and Bake Reviews Day brought to you by
Amsterdam University, the first ever cannabis college where you can go to gain your cannabis knowledge. Anything you need, they got it for you. You can use promo code Rolling Spoon for 10% off your tuition. Yeah. And then, of course, shout out to the Rolling Spoon. The reason we all are here today helps you roll a dime every time. Perfect little cannabis multi-tool. Hit us up if you need one. They're great. And let's get into the review.
Well, I'm really fucking excited to dive into these reviews. Why don't you dive into that chocolate bar while I roll up? Okay. Crack it open, show off a piece, and then let's try to eat one. See how it tastes. I have
a golden ticket inside.
It kind of does feel like that kind of chocolate bar.
But this is the look of it. You know, it's pretty minimalistic, I think.
Yep.
Compared to other cannabis products I've seen. So let's do the smell test on this bad boy.
Damn straight. Yo, major shout out the homies over at Fleur and Evergreen Organics, Ego Brands. Absolutely love these products. I cannot wait to try one of these little chocolate pieces.
This is what it looks like.
Wow.
Definitely giving strawberry white chocolate vibes.
Strawberry white chocolate to the face.
10 milligrams per, as that's kind of like the standard, I feel like.
For sure.
I would give... Are we going to do the rating on this too? I mean, you can't really do smoke judgments or anything.
I think we should try to rate it, but I think we should just give our review. You know what I mean?
Okay. We'll take our bite together. Oh, sorry. I didn't know you wanted the whole thing.
Yeah, I want my 10 millis. Oh! Whoa. Okay. It's like tart. Wow.
Definitely strawberry.
Very strawberry.
White chocolatey. Mm-hmm. I'm not getting an aftertaste of any type of THC product in it.
Yeah, me either.
Very, very good, honestly. If it was like even a regular chocolate, I think I would eat it.
It's premium.
Yeah, I think it's really good.
Yeah, honestly, it's very smooth, very silky. No, like Rachel said, really no detection of the infusing, and probably because of they do such a good job with their cultivation that it probably just tastes that clean. And honestly, I fucking loved it. Yeah. What do you think?
I really like it. I think the flavor's great. I love how it doesn't necessarily have a very strong aftertaste.
Love that, for sure.
That's something that I look for sure.
No doubt.
So I think that I mean, we can't obviously judge the effects of it right now.
We're going to be judging the effects of it in a half hour or so, for sure.
But, yeah, I mean, I think I would give this out of 10.
Yeah.
Solid, like, 8.5 or 9.
8.5, exactly what I was thinking. Yeah. I'm honestly, I'm a little bit biased. I'm not a big strawberry person, and I'm a monster chocolate person.
So you're like, he's like the 70+ dark chocolate type of person. So
I like dark chocolate. But I was very pleased with that experience, for sure.
Yeah, definitely delicious.
Yeah, one of the best chocolates I've had here in the state. Love the white chocolate, strawberry white chocolate from Ego Brands, our 8.5 out of 10. And now let's get into the smoke judgment of this Shine Hendo Cream. First thing we gotta judge is flavor.
Is it giving musky, cheesy vibes still?
Not nearly as much. Warm, soft, zesty, piney. Like a very warm flavor, almost.
It definitely tastes better than it smells.
Yeah.
Which I feel like
I'm not detecting the terpinolene as much in the smoke. It's weird. It might not have as much terpinolene as we thought. Definitely like a little bit of sage oregano style spice. You know, it's almost like a Mexican spice. You know, that you would that taste in a Mexican restaurant. I don't know. There's something to it, like spices, herbs.
What was the cultivar name again?
Hendo Cream.
Hendo Cream.
Absolutely love the flavor. You know, it's not extraordinarily pungent. It's not so fucking active. You know, not nearly as strong as the odor. Completely different than the odor, in my opinion. I'm going to go ahead and give it a 4 out of 5 on the flavor for me. What do you think?
I think that's a solid score. Let me try one more.
Yeah, really smack your lips on the exhale. It helps. Yeah. No? Did you taste a little better? No. You still don't know you don't have any profile for us?
Mm-mm.
No?
Not yet.
Just tastes like some weed?
I'm sorry. I'm trying.
Honestly, you're doing great.
I mean, it tastes good. I think.
Yeah, it tastes pretty clean. I really like it, honestly. A 4 out of 5 on the flavor. And the ash color looks great as well.
I was gonna mention that. It looks really clean.
Mm-hmm. So it's not whipped cream color, but you could say this is Cumulus Nimbus Cloud. I think last time you said cookies and cream, which I love. This one's kind of similar, but a lot less cookie and a lot more cream. Mm-hmm. So maybe we'll call it like texturized Cumulus Cloud color.
Okay.
Which is a 4 out of 5 on the ash color as well. Word?
Mm-hmm.
Word. Last but not least on the smoking judgment, the throat hit. Yeah? You tap?
No.
You want to try the throat hit? Rate it out of 5. So 5 is that satisfying smack in the back of your throat of potency. The 4 would be like a smack, but it's not as satisfying. 3 is a pinch, just a little pinch.
I think it just feels very smooth.
Very smooth.
It doesn't feel super harsh. I don't feel like I would be taking a hit and coughing up the lung after.
Fact. A little bit less potency, but still very smooth. Sometimes a less potent strain can have a harshness to it because of all the plant matter. Mm-hmm. This is like lower potency, but no harshness. I can't really describe it. I think I'm going to go a 3 out of 5, in my opinion, on the throat hit.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Whenever you rip something real gassy, it's like a fucking satisfying burn, you know? Yeah. This doesn't have that. But maybe if you're like more of a novice smoker, someone who's kind of just dabbling into cannabis consumption, it's a little bit more modest, right?
Yeah, I definitely think so. I think it's a good, not necessarily good starter one, but...
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
It's clean.
Very.
And, you know, maybe it's a little higher percentage than your average starter, but it's smoother, too. Like, this is really, really smooth on the throat, and I just like it. It's a really good experience. Nice, light, fluffy, enjoyable.
Very enjoyable.
So last but certainly not least, we have the definitive judgments, where we dive into the numbers finally and see how well it matched up with the smoke and talk about the flavor. But before we get on into that, gotta give a major shout out to Oaksterdam University, our proud alma mater, and the Rolling Spoon Cannabis Multi-Tool, helping us dime these up every weekday morning, because if we don't roll a dime, we can't give a proper judgment to these strains. So, the definitive judgments, a score out of 20, explaining your overall experience. So, I'm going to go ahead and guess 18 to 22% THC with some terpinolene in it. I can detect no other terpenes. What about you?
Oh, I looked at it.
You did?
Yeah.
You peeped at it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So I'm sorry. I didn't know we were supposed to guess.
Honestly, I peep at it too, but I really, yeah, you're probably right. But what did you see?
Exactly that. It was 20.13% THC. Terpinolene is at 11.8 milligrams, and osamine at 4.8, and myrcene at 3.9.
Can't detect the myrcene. Great to know there's almost 5 osamine in there. My favorite terp for sure. The terpinolene definitely more prominent in the odor than in the smoke.
Yeah.
I will say. You know, it was a very unique profile, very unique flavor, spot on with the 20% THC. Any outlaying effects? Is it a more zippy high focused, putting you to sleep? Is it how are you feeling off it? I'm definitely zoinked. Like,
what?
Electrified, but not jittery is the best way I would describe it. Like, energized, but honed. You know, focused. I could definitely write an essay right now. A whole ass rap, if I wanted to.
That's interesting, because I was feeling jittery.
Yeah?
That's what I was thinking.
You got a little bit jitters, too much energy?
Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, I don't think you're too big on the sativas. You know, the sativa structure, terpinolene and pinene, classic sativa terpenes, commonly make people jittery or anxious, you know? And it's just because it's a little bit of added energy. If you don't need that added energy, you know, you don't need to aim it, or you don't have anything to focus it on, that's pretty much what happens. But yeah, I'm surprised to hear a little bit. A little jittery for you?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we gotta get Rachel a high myrcene strain on the next show.
We'll see.
Knock her the fuck out.
I don't want that.
Some hardcore OG.
I don't want that.
Shout out BAM Cannabis.
Okay.
Yo, honestly though, shout out Shine, the original gangsters over at Shine Cannabis, integral cultivation. This Hendo Cream has been an awesome experience. Almost 1% of CBG in there as well. I am going to give it a solid 16 out of 20 on the definitive judgments. You know?
Yeah.
Where are you at with it?
I think that's fair.
You think that's fair?
Definitely.
So a 16 out of 20 on the definitive judgments, 4.5 on flavor, 3 on ash color, and, or 4 on ash color, 3 on, wait, I'm confused. We've got 4.5 on flavor.
Yes.
We've got a 4 on ash color, a 4.5 on the pre-smoke judgment, a 4 on the flavor.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, doing math on air is always fun. How about you hit an ad read? I'm going to go ahead and tally up the score.
Okay. Well, like I've said, this episode's brought to you by Oaksterdam University. Shout out to them. Use promo code Rolling Spoon for 10% off your tuition. And then shout out, of course, to the Rolling Spoon. Cannabis multi-tool helps you seal the deal and roll a dime every time.
Word. So we've got a 17 points on the pre-smoke judgment for the 4.5. And then we have 4s on flavor and ash color. 15 make 30. Plus the 17 brings us to 47. Then the 3 on the throat hit adds 10. 57. Plus the 16 from the definitive judgments brings us to a final score of 73 out of 100. 7 plus 16 is 73. So, a really great top shelf herb, right? Some high quality cannabis. Really love this experience. It's not like high school grading where that's failing. 70 to 80 is considered top shelf. So 73, some top shelf cannabis, especially if you're just getting into the cannabis industry. A really nice starter strain for any people who, want a nice little energy boost with their smoke.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we are going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of our Ego brand chocolates and Hendo Cream by Shine Cannabis and get on into it. Tomorrow we've got what's tomorrow's episode? Wednesday? Yeah? What's on Wednesday?
Sports.
It's the sports report? What did we decide to call it?
Examine Rage's sports.
No. I think the Stony Report Sporting News.
Sounds good.
Stony Report Sporting News with your hosts, Sam and Rach.
Thank you for tuning in, and we will see you tomorrow for another episode of the show.
Mwah! Love you, Roll Gang. See ya.